Hey guys, Brett Weiss here. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out a lot. So I'm excited about this video today. I've been looking forward to it because we're talking about the PlayStation 2, my favorite modern game system of all time. Now I put in quotes because when I say modern, it is 20 years old today. 20 years ago today in North America, the console was released, and I got my PS2 probably a little over a year after it came out because I waited for that first price drop, as I do with so many consoles. And I just like to feel like I'm getting a bargain or maybe a pack-in game or just some kind of, with the different systems I purchase. I like to feel I'm getting a bargain or some kind of sale. That's my dad and me. Definitely, I learned that from him. But anyway, I did get a PS2 fairly early on, at least relative to the grand scheme of things. But I did wait for that first price drop. But man, I just absolutely love this console, and I want to talk about 5 reasons it's an amazing, amazing console. Love me some PS2. So number 5, the fact that it was a DVD player when it came out, that was really, really awesome. So in our living room, we had just a normal DVD player set up and a VHS and all that kind of stuff. But if I wanted to just chill out in my game room surrounded by games and put on a movie, I could not until the PS2 arrived. Very convenient DVD player, and it helped move a lot of consoles. It helped it become the best-selling console of all time. The PS2 is amazing, and if I want to just kick back in my game room and play some watch some Super Mario Brothers for some crazy reason, or more likely watch the greatness of war games, I could do so in my game room. Even back then, before I had a DVD and a Blu-ray in my game room, I could watch them on my PS2. That's awesome. So that is number 5, that the DVD player built in to the PS2 is awesome. The fact that the PS2 doubles as a DVD player is just super convenient, and it really helped move a lot of consoles. So number 4, I still have my original fatty, as I call it. You've got the slimline PS2. I still have my original PlayStation 2, and it still works beautifully. Got my memory card there. You can see some of the games I've been playing recently, or at least the ones that are saved to the current card I'm using. Just a great console, super durable, at least for me. No red ring of death to worry about here in this case, and that's a Xbox thing. But anyway, the PS2 has been super durable for me, and I love the DualShock controller with the PS2. Now, I don't include that on this 5 because I included the DualShock, which is similar for the PS1, on my PS1 video. But I just want to say that I did, when the Radio Shack was going out of business, I did buy a new PS2 controller for $10 because I know at some point I'm going to wear out my controller. I think I've got 3 or 4 opened up around here, but I've got one in reserve just in case they all fail. I do some 2-player stuff on there, so if one of them, if I get down to 1 controller, I'll need to bust this sucker open, but for now, it's just a display piece, but I'm sure I'll use it sometime because I do play the PS2, the heck out of the PS2, still to this day, for a variety of reasons. So I just love that the PS2 is durable. I've never had to replace it or upgrade to the thinner one or whatever. Still got the PS2 fatty. So number 3, I love that the PS2 is backwards compatible. I like that you can play PlayStation 1 games on it. Now, I believe I remember reading that there's a list of 8 games in the PS1 library that won't play on the PS2. But overall, it is super backwards compatible, and it's really convenient. My primary CRT TV in my game room that my PS2 is hooked up to has I play a lot of PlayStation 1 games on there in addition to the PS2. And the memory cards, I can, switch those out. And I know some of you thinking, hey, I need to play a PS2 modded or whatever, or with some kind of hookup on a modern TV. Maybe one of you guys can come over and hook that up for me. But I've still been playing my PS2 on the CRT all these years, and it works fine for me. And I love that you can play PS1 on there. That is just super convenient and awesome. And it just, again, it helped move a lot of PS2s. It did help it, become the greatest selling system of all time. That's number 3. And number 2, let's get more to the games. Number 2, it's got an incredible array of classics collections. I've got a big stack here. This isn't all of them, but SNK arcade classics. So if you want to get some Neo Geo action, there you go. Activision anthology for you Atari 2600 buffs. Arcade lovers from the 90s. Capcom Classics collections. A lot of great stuff on here. that was part 2. Volume 1, incredible collection of games. Street Fighter 2, Ghosts and Goblins, Legendary Wings, Ghouls and Ghosts. Just so many, many great titles. Gunsmoke, the arcade version, if you want to compare that to the NES version. Taito Legends with Space Invaders and Electric Yo-Yo. You know, you got some obscurities on here, like Plotting, and you got Super Kicks. New Zealand Story, a great game. Jungle Hunt, gotta love it. Operation Wolf, so many great games. Taito Legends 2, great stuff. Namco Museum 50th anniversary, incredible. You just don't see this with modern consoles, this many classics collections. You know, you have so many downloaded older games, and that really adds up in price, and you don't have the physical media. Now, you'll see 1 or 2 here and there, but just not nearly this many. Pinball, Sega Genesis Collection, Sega Classics Collection, which actually had some unique versions of Sega games on here that were exclusive to the PS2, or at least these versions were exclusive that weren't on, you know, different than the arcade or the Genesis or anything like that. Midway Arcade Treasures. And this is how I play Satan's Hollow. Beautiful arcade perfect port of Satan's Hollow. Great list of games there. And here's Midway Arcade Treasures 3. Very cool. Mega Man Anniversary Collection. You can save your progress in Mega Man games. Awesome. Intellivision Lives. You know, for you Intellivision fans out there excited for the Amico, you can play some Intellivision on your PS2. Just an incredible collection of classics collections. And the PS1 had a lot of classics collections as well. And since the PS2 is backward compatible, you can have just this massive, massive retro arcade on your PS2. No fuss, no muss. And most of these games, a lot of these classics collections are still very affordable. So that is awesome. So number 2, classics collections. Let's get to number 1. The PS2, now there are ways, so with number 2, you know, the classics collections, there are other ways I can play classic games, you know, Atari, ColecoVision, PS1, TurboGrafx, you know, you can play all these classic games, old games, retro games, you know, you've got plug and plays and flashbacks. But number 1, it really helps to have a PlayStation if you want to play the greatness of hack and slash games. If you want to play just some great hack and slash games, I highly recommend the PS2. And it's got some excellent ones. I think the console really perfected the genre of the third-person 3D hack and slash. The Shinobi reimagining is hardcore, brutal hack and slash action with some platforming and everything and some puzzles. Great game, very difficult. Devil May Cry, wow, what a just really revolutionary, influential, super stylish game this was that spawned a whole series. Great stylish game with some cool puzzles, interesting action, beautiful visuals. And God of War 1 and 2, 2 of my favorite 3D third-person hack and slash games of all time. Great games, I absolutely love these. And God of War 3, I have a PS3 that I bought at a garage sale one time. I've never even hooked it up because the PS3 just hasn't interested me that much, but at some point, I will get that out so I can at least play God of War 3. Anyway, back to PS2. It has my favorite modern-ish game of all time in Maximo Ghost to Glory. This is the spiritual successor to the Ghost and Goblin series, and it is a hardcore, again, 3D, third-person hack and slash. It's got brutal platforming, brutal hardcore action, beautiful graphics, just awesome, a cool storyline, some really quirky characters and interesting graphics. Love it, and I love the sequel as well. Maximo versus Army of Zen. That is number 1 on my list of things that I just love about the PlayStation 2, celebrating the PS2 on its 20th anniversary in North America. Let me know in the comments, what is your favorite thing about the PlayStation 2? Or give me your top 5, or just tell me something you really love about the PS2 on this, the 20th anniversary of the North American release. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. I do have a Patreon page if you guys want to check that out. The link will be right here on YouTube in the description. And I have a new patron, Sarah Zephyr, and I really appreciate that, Sarah. Thank you so much for signing up. I hope you're enjoying the extra content. Anyway, guys, I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching another video.